Whenever you would like to write more than one paragraph, it's always a good idea to organize your writing before you actually begin. For this assignment, we will be organizing a 3-paragraph persuasive essay, which on a topic that you researched on procon.org. This is your persuasive essay organizer. You can see it has a space for your name. Just click in the box and type in your name. Now, the first paragraph is going to be our introductory paragraph, and that's sort of the yellowish color that you see here. This paragraph is going to be general, and it's going to be used to introduce your topic. I wrote about school uniforms, so I wrote about the general state of affairs in school uniforms today. In the United States, most kids don't wear them at this time. I opened with my opinion that I believe school uniforms are beneficial. And then I talked about the general state of affairs today. If you were talking about global warming, you might, first of all, your thesis statement is the argument that you desire to support. So if you believe in climate change, you would say, the Earth's climate is changing at a rapid rate or something like that. And then you would introduce the state of affairs or where things stand today. Moving on to paragraph number 2, the supporting paragraph. This paragraph is going to be full of detail that supports your pro or con argument. Your third paragraph, this blue area, is going to introduce the con side or the pro side, whichever side of the argument contradicts your own. You're going to bring up an argument that people who are opposed to your point of view might bring up. And then you're going to bring up some details that you feel counterbalance that argument. So that's why these are all color-coded. The goldish yellowish area is going to be your introductory paragraph. The green paragraph is going to be supporting details that support your opinion. And your final paragraph is going to bring in a contradictory opinion. You're going to settle the argument using well thought out points and a conclusion statement. Let's take a look at an example that I've already completed on school uniforms. You can see that in this first paragraph, I introduce the subject. I talk about the state of affairs in the United States today. Now, you might notice that I'm writing in note formation. These are not complete sentences. Not all of them have periods. This is simply a note-taking tool for you to organize your thoughts prior to writing. It will make your writing flow much better, and it will allow me to read it in a much more organized fashion. Now, moving on to the second paragraph, I talk about specific reasons why I feel that school uniforms are beneficial to kids. And in the conclusion paragraph, I talk about opposition to school uniforms and what the arguments opposed to the idea of school uniforms are. Then I settle those arguments and I provide a conclusion statement. So for this particular organizer, it's not necessary to write in complete sentences. You simply have to write down the thoughts that you have for your introductory paragraph, your supporting paragraph, and your conclusion paragraph. Now, one more word. If you are a Windows user, you can use the PEODOCX that you see up here. You can use this form. If you're a Mac user, you'll want to use the RTF form. It will be easier for you to download on your computer.